My name is Lieutenant Colonel Ray Stemitz. I'm the Assistant Chief of Staff for Plans and Exercises for the Michigan Army National Guard. And today I briefed the City Commissioners on the exercise Northern Exposure, a civil support response exercise for the Michigan Army National Guard to be able to provide one of its core functions, and that's basically support the local communities in which we serve. The exercise in itself is scenarioed around a nuclear device detonating in Grand Rapids. And this is not because there's a great threat of a nuclear device detonating in Grand Rapids, but because it drives an immediate local, state, and federal response to a complex catastrophe. And that really facilitates us integrating with and supporting all the civil authorities that we'll be working with in something like of a smaller scale, such as a tornado, a flood, or snow removal type operations. The exercise is from 23 to 27 June in 2015, and it'll be in the Grand Rapids area, specifically around the Butterworth Yard Waste facility and at Crestwood Middle School in Kentwood. And as part of that exercise, there will be some military vehicle traffic on the highways. There'll be some additional first responder traffic going into some of these locations that may not be normal traffic patterns in the area. But that's all part of the exercise, and that's all part of our integrating with the local communities and the first responders in those areas. We've been asked why don't we do this up at Camp Grayling or at Fort Custer, and that's because we don't have access to you, the community, the first responders that are actually the core of the whole response effort up in those locations. And so this really provides a win-win for us to be able to work with you on your home turf, and for you to work with us and see what capabilities the National Guard can provide you. Well, there will be a military aviation as part of this exercise, and they'll mostly be flying around the southern side of the city, around Crestwood, and over at the Butterworth Yard Waste facility. And we've already kind of laid out the dates that we think those helicopters will be flying, primarily on the 24th and then 25th, 26th of the month of June. And they'll be away from basically the densely populated areas in the downtown. They'll be pretty much around the local suburbs in the areas as far as their flight path. And they usually follow major highways like 131, Route 6, M6, because they're major terrain features, and there's usually not a lot of homes around those areas. People can go to the Michigan Army National Guard webpage at michguard.com, or they can check out the Michigan National Guard Facebook page. Just type in Michigan National Guard Facebook and you'll come up with the Facebook page. And there we have updates that provide information as far as what's going on with the exercise, the who, the what, the where, the when, as well as just look for local releases in your newspaper.